This video is going to review order of operations, isolating the unknown, and calculator usage in three parts. First, order of operations. The mnemonic that was used was PEMDAS, P-E-M-D-A-S, and that stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. In the first example, we're going to look at multiplication and division. You do those in the order they're written. Now I'm going to ignore the associative property and commutative property, so we're going to stick strictly to the rules. So in my example, I'm going to start by doing the first two numbers, 12 divided by 2, and then simplify the expression down. So 12 divided by 2 is 6. Then I'll look at the next two, 6 times 3, that's 18. Then I'll work my way across from left to right, looking at my multiplication and division as they appear from left to right. You can see how the box is showing you which ones are done next. 36 divided by 9 gives you the final answer down to 4. Now let's look at addition and subtraction. Again, we'll do it in the order that it's written. So in this expression, I'll start with the first two on the left, 16 minus 9, and I'll simplify that, and I'll rewrite the expression. Then I'll do the next two, 7 plus 4, simplify that, rewrite the expression. Then 11 plus 1, simplify that, rewrite the expression. And then finally 12 minus 3, and that's what gives me 9 as the answer. So I'm doing the addition and subtraction in the order that it's written. Now what if you get something a little more complex, where I've got a mix between multiplication, division, subtraction, and addition? Start with, in PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, neither of which I have, then I'll go to multiplication next. So now I'm looking for everything that's multiplied before I look at anything else. In this case, I can see the different groupings of things that are multiplied or divided. I've got 32 divided by 8, 2 times 2 times 2, and 3 times 2. So I'll start from left to right. 32 divided by 8 simplifies down to 4, rewrite my expression. And then 2 times 2 times 2, well, that's going to simplify to 8, rewrite my expression. And then finally 3 times 2, that simplifies to 6, then rewrite the expression. I don't have any parentheses, exponents, multiplication, or division left. Now I go to the next step, which is subtraction and addition. So 4 plus 8 is 12, minus 6 is going to be 6. Alright, now let's look at the same expression, except we'll add parentheses. 32 divided by 8 plus 2 in parentheses, and the 2 minus 3 times 2. Same expression, just put parentheses. So according to PEMDAS, the first focus has to be on the parentheses. So I'll look inside the parentheses, and then I'll apply PEMDAS again to the stuff that's inside the parentheses. So I'm going to look at the 32 divided by 8 plus 2. Division comes first, so that's the first thing I'll do. So I'll rewrite the expression with 32 divided by 8 simplified down to 4. It's 4 plus 2 inside the parentheses. And then I'll solve for what's inside the parentheses. 4 plus 2, that's 6. Now, that takes care of one set of parentheses. I have the other set of parentheses to work with. So I'll start with those. Again, applying PEMDAS. So that's going to be the multiplication first in this case. So 3 times 2. That's going to be the first thing I handle inside my parentheses. And that's going to give me 6. And then from there, 2 minus 6. And that gives me negative 4. So now my parentheses are gone. 6 times 2 times negative 4. So I go back to PEMDAS for the whole expression, starting with multiplication. 6 times 2, that's going to give me 12. So that's 12 times negative 4. Since I just have those two, I just multiply them out and I get negative 48 for my final answer. Okay, let's look at another example. 6 squared times 2 times, well, the stuff in parentheses. So again, PEMDAS, start with stuff in parentheses, and then I'll apply PEMDAS to the stuff in parentheses itself. So if I look at that, I see I have exponents. I have 2 to the 3rd power. That's where I'm going to start. So 2 to the 3rd power, that's going to be 8. So I'll simplify that down, staying inside the parentheses. Going with PEMDAS, multiplication is next on my list. So 2 times 3 is 6. Simplify that down. And then 8 minus 6, that's going to give me 2. And now I apply PEMDAS to the remaining expression, doing exponents first. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, subtraction, addition. So 6 squared, that's going to give me 36 times 2 times 2. Now still using PEMDAS, everything's multiplied together. The first two on the left, 2 times 36, 72, times 2 is 144.